Yeah. My name's Alex Dow. I live in Nampa, Idaho, high desert area. I grew up in Kalispell, Montana, way up. Well, we're like 45 minutes from the Canadian border. It's about 10 degrees hotter here, and I'm just not used to it yet. I've been here for 15 years. I got into PrimeDriven. It was either 2019 or 2020. I was at a car meet. The guy's name is Brett. He's got a really sick wide body Subaru BRZ, and he was saying that he won it from a car giveaway and all that, and he's got an MR2 and then like a Suzuki Carry that he got. And I was like, dude, I got to get in this. Like, it's crazy. Like, these are sick cars, and like he's winning car show like awards and stuff like that. And it's just like, I'm not into like the car show scene, but I've always been into Subarus and just going fast. I did high school drags. Back in college, I had it was a Subaru Brighton, Legacy Brighton, so the lowest trim level, and I swapped in a EJ20G STI motor. It was a V2. It was like a 97 V2 motor. And I was on the freeway rolling next to a Porsche, and I just gapped him. And we pulled over, and it was like Burley, Idaho. And he's like, "What is in that?" And blah, blah, blah. I was like, "Yeah, it's just a STI swap, little beater." And he was like, "That thing is quick as hell." And ever since then, I've just been hooked on Subarus. They're just so much fun. I worked at a Japanese import shop here in the valley and worked on Subarus quite a bit. So I know the ins and outs for the most part. I haven't done that type of work in about 10 years now. I've been at my current shop for 10 years. But yeah, that's where I got into it. I've been into cars since I could pick up a wrench. My dad and I always were working on stuff. I've replaced the motors for my sister's Honda Accord that she would blow up and all that. It's so much fun. But yeah, I've always been a gearhead, building Jeeps, going off-roading, going fast, you name it. It's been in my blood since I was born. I've always wanted to go fast. So not quite like Ricky Bobby, but I've always wanted to go fast. You have such good odds. Like, 2,500 entries, that's 1 in 2,500. Versus like you have like 80 or some other big company, you have millions. Especially when they do multipliers, and now you have millions upon millions of entries. So, yeah. Well, like I can afford maintenance on an STI. I can't afford maintenance on a freaking Lamborghini or a Ferrari or a GTR, like a R35 GTR. The maintenance on those things are expensive. I've worked on R35s. They're not fun to work on. No real feeling. I really like the carbon on it. Love the red. I'm driving a old beer that little Pontiac Vibe that's red. But yeah, I love the color, love the carbon on it. The wed wheels are sick. And it's a VA STI. They're pretty good. They're not the like creme de la creme of STIs that came out, but it's still a sick car. It's a perfect daily driver. So, and that's really what I was like looking at. Like a right-hand drive, it's fun. But stop and go traffic on the freeway, merging, like it can get a little hairy if you're just not used to it. So, yeah, I figured the STI would be perfect to join on. Well, the first thing I saw was, I think it was like congratulations. I was like, wait a second, and I started shaking. Like my whole entire body was just jittering. And I went out because I was in the break room at the time, and I was like, I just want a fucking car. And to one of my coworkers, and he's like, what? I was like, dude, I just want a car. Like, I'm waiting for them to give me a call. And he was like, no way, show me. And so I showed him the pictures that I downloaded for the digital pack, and like, dude, that is sick. And then like I went back into the break room and I was waiting for the call, and like the word spread around the whole shop, and everyone was coming in. He's like, dude, show me the car, show me the car. I was like, give me a second. And yeah, I didn't have a hint or a feeling that anything was fake. It was all like, I've talked to people and all that have won from you guys, and I know it's all legit. I told my wife, so she did some research and she sent it to her mom, and her mom was apprehensive, and then gave her all the information, and she's like, that is so cool, so excited for you, blah blah blah. And yeah, it was like, never crossed my mind that you guys weren't legit or anything like that. It was so cool to get the initial text message. I for the entire rest of the day I was still shaking. I was watching videos of that generation STI, like things to look out for, all that, and got home. I was like, I'm gonna be useless tonight after playing with our daughter. And I went into my office. I was just watching videos and all that, because I haven't really done a lot of research on that generation of Subaru. And yeah, I was so stoked, and I'm still stoked. It's been so unreal, and I'm ecstatic isn't even a correct word of how I'm still feeling. It's just unreal. Like, it's so cool to be part of this, and like, the chances are really good. So yeah. First person is gonna be my wife and daughter. Put the car seat in the back. We're gonna go for a ride. My parents want to see it, and then we gotta drive an hour away and go see my wife's parents, and just show the car off and just take it for a good drive, a little shakedown. To be honest, I haven't had anything quick or even remotely fast. And my wife and I got married. I built it was an 89 S10, the LS swap, big single turbo, flaked on the rear, and that was our getaway vehicle for the wedding. And we raced a Hellcat, and I lost a screw on my throttle body, and it stuck wide open. I had to shut it off and stand on the brakes, and then since then we haven't had anything quick. So I sold it. I bought a Jeep that was LS swapped, and haven't had anything remotely quick or fast. And so yeah, just so excited. Yeah, 100% should take the chance. It costs me $12, and I want a $20,000-$30,000 car. You can spend $3 on like the quick giveaways, or spend the $25. Like, it costs the tank, like it costs less to fill up my tank than what it would take to just get entered. It's not like, it took me, I've been entering since 2020. It took me 5 years. Like, I just do it like every paycheck if I can. Sorry. It's been I haven't lost any hope or anything like that. It's just like, one day it's going to happen, and like, you might as well, if you have the cash, spend it. Like, money comes and goes, but like, happiness doesn't. So I mean, if you're happy to drive a 2016 Subaru STI that you won, that's what makes it all worth it.